Hello everyone, my name is Luca, and as you probably don't know yet, I often shoot reviews and unboxings of guitar and studio equipment. I see you haven't subscribed, you silly. But you should, because this takes up quite a bit of my time. A lot. So, I'm here today to do a review of a pedal that I received as a birthday present, the MOOER Hustle Drive pedal. Without further ado, let's get to it.
Hello, baby. How you doing?
This teeny tiny pedal is a clear tribute to the full-tone OCD. Let's not start with a comparison just yet, let's save it for later. So, white color, knobs for volume, tone and drive, switch for high peak and low peak, full-tone OCD, right? Well, yeah, kinda, but I wouldn't dare calling this a cheap copy. Its small size doesn't unfortunately allow for battery power, but this is hardly a problem because most guitarists use multiple feeders in their pedal boards anyways. Sound-wise, this pedal is a hybrid between an overdrive and a distortion pedal. Smooth as they come, easy settings, extremely aggressive at high gains. The very core of the pedal is the switch, which selects the mode. HP, aka high peak, selects the most intense mode. Volume and gain are slightly higher, and its temperament resembles a tube-like saturation with a clear Marshall-sounding vocation. I tried this with a Hughes & Kettner Tube 50, and it sounded very close to the distorted channel. HP, in my opinion, is the right mode to use with single coil pickups because their underpowered output can easily be compensated for by a higher gain. This way you can achieve excellent crunch sounds and even very powerful distortion with the drive turned towards maximum, even if I tend not to do it because the distortion this way tends to be a little bit exaggerated. The LP, aka low peak mode, is the one that tends to calm the pedal. Volume and gain decrease and the sound turns clearer. When the drive knob is turned towards minimum, it almost seems like there is no pedal between the guitar and the amp. Through this mode, you can easily get very distorted sounds that are also defined at the same time, or get a very clean boost with the drive turned towards minimum, as I was saying. A few more small considerations, and then let's move to the pros and cons list. In both modes, the pedal maintains a very strong character, accentuated in the HP mode. The sound is very warm, but as the drive increases, it can be mixed with relative ease. The tone control is therefore essential to possibly brighten the sound, and every slight variation is decisive. I recommend, let's say, if you get at 3 o'clock with the drive, to open the tone enough. Let's say 1 o'clock. Below 12 o'clock, it needs too much. But in an open tone, it doesn't get rattling like a DS1 by Boss, for example. The output volume is monstrous. To have the same volume between clean and boost, you must never exceed 11 o'clock, unless you are going for a boost. Then you can indulge yourself. One more thing, I promised a comparison between the MOOER Hustle Drive and the full-tone OCD. Well, apart from the clear construction differences which would make any repair on the MOOER impossible, in terms of sound I haven't found any huge difference as to justify the €100 gap between the two pedals. If we really want to be picky, I liked the HP mode in the full-tone OCD a little better, but that's all. So think about it if you want an OCD sound with a fair price. So, pros: low price, true bypass, metal box, wide variety of sounds and versatility. Dynamics. Cons: inability to use batteries to power it, not suitable for very vintage sound or for super distorted sound from one single pedal. Its own personality. Why is this a cons? Well, the pedal has its own character, so depending on what amp you're using, the sound might be pleasant or not. For example, if you're using a very mediocre preamplifier or amplifier. Thank you so much guys for your attention, and see you super soon for a new review.